Hey gang, it's a beautiful day outside. Let's go get a coffee. Let's all go for a walk today. Been a hot minute. We got a lovely day outside, pretty close to 60. It's about 58 degrees, a little bit of a breeze. Really sunny out, so I'm not gonna be able to see my screen as we've had that problem before. We'll try to stay on shady streets. And let's walk the QuikTrip and get a coffee and head on down to the river. See what we can see today. We'll set us on live chat, all messages. Feel free to come on in, chat, see what's been going on. Hi, Guido. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Good to see you in the chat. I've got a little bit of a north breeze cooling things off, but not bad. It's a lovely day. It's a great day to go walking. Remember to put on my walking shoes this time. No work shoes. Thank goodness. Those are so uncomfortable when you got to walk a lot. We'll probably go 6 to 8 miles today. Stay on for a couple hours. See how long the battery will last. See how long we can stream. Head by the little park here and do our usual sneak through the fence thing. It's the same old, same old. Just been a hot minute since we've done this. Nobody out. I'm surprised. It's a nice day. It was rainy all day yesterday. It's been really cold. We're finally getting back to some nice weather out here. Hi, Robbie boy. Warm socks on? Nah, just plain old socks. It's not good. It may look cold, but it's not. It's about 60 here. Which, is on I guess, the colder side of things. But 60 feels really good when it's been 40s and 30s and rainy and snowy. We're going to be 70s all week, which is crazy for this time of year. Normal's about 50. There we go, slide under that fence, and here we are back in our very nice home neighborhood. There is a bit of a breeze, and I've got a jacket on, so it's keeping that from cutting at me too bad. Leaves are finally abated. There's not so many leaves like there used to be. Had enough snow and ice that it just kind of decomposed, I guess. Whatever leaves do in the winter and they go away, I think they decompose into the soil. Little doggy over there, happy to see me, giving me the business. Yeah, give me the business. Giving me the business. Yeah, happy to see you too, yes. Very exciting. Very exciting times. If you're a dog. Very exciting times here in the southwest corner of Tulsa. Hi there, what was that, Nanup Cat 2324. Thank you for saying hello, and welcome to my chat. Said the hi, it's like several hi's. Is that how you pronounce that? Hi. It's how I pronounce it, I think it's funny. Go back to sleep for my birthday. There you go. Hi. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hello. Appreciate it. Definitely go back to sleep for your birthday. That would be the thing to do. Sleep that birthday away. Why not? Oh, nice homes back here. Last time I was walking back here, there were leaves everywhere. I mean, when I say there were leaves everywhere, it was insane. All these trees. Which country are you? I am in the United States. This is Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome. It is USA. It is indeed in the United States of America. Here we are. Right dead in the middle of it, Tulsa, Oklahoma. If you can find it on a map, just go in the middle. Easy to find. Basically the geographical center of the country. Pretty close anyway. I don't know, we're not exactly, but pretty close. You're watching live in Uganda. That's interesting. And you're in Sweden. Have relatives in San Diego. That's a lovely place. I've been to San Diego. Speaking of places that are chillier than you would think they would be, it gets cold up there. They're in Northern California in the hills. It gets silly cold. You would never think. Hello. I am a dolphin trainer from Nebraska. Wow. They have dolphin trainers in Nebraska. That seems odd. Landlocked as Nebraska is. I spent 4 years in the Omaha area at Offutt Air Force Base. I bet you know where that is. Actually in Belvedere, Nebraska. Stationed there. Was in a group that toured all over the country. Speaking of cold, it's minus 38 degrees here. Holy cow. That guy is trolling. Yeah, no, I get a few trolls. Don't worry about it. I get a few people that like to come and say things. It's fine. Minus 38 degrees. That's crazy. Not so cold in Sweden. Only about minus 50. My goodness. I don't think I could tolerate that kind of cold. Like even for a minute. All right, we've made our grand turnaround onto Utica Avenue. What's minus 38 in regular people speech? I have no idea. I'm just going to say very cold. Leave it at that. It's funny, over here on my right, yeah, really lower to middle class. I'd say probably lower class homes. About as cheap as you can get. And on my left, $1 million homes with beautiful backyards and manicured lawns. And it's quite an odd dichotomy, separated by huge fences, because I just wonder if the kids that live here walk over there and play with the rich kids. I've always wondered that. Because they got the better toys and all. Lower class. Yeah, I grew up pretty low class too. Economically speaking, not personality. I didn't mean to conflate that with unintelligent, rude people, low class. When I say lower class, I mean like economically. They don't have a lot of money. Have to work for everything. Please don't swear. Okay. My parents are watching. Good deal. I don't swear much. Thanks though. Looks like I'm walking. Yeah, this is white trash. You could say that. On my right, yeah, it's pretty trashy. The one and only Nicole's here says I have no class. Okay, there you go. No class at all. You're absolutely right. Not anymore. I used to teach. I had classes all the time. Get the joke? Say I had class because I was a teacher. Poor joke. I agree. But something to talk about. Are you Kristen? Okay. Hi there. Welcome to the show. Come on in and chat. We'll chat with you when I can see my phone, which isn't often. Just being honest with you, bro. Cool. Yeah, it does. Like if you look at these apartment complexes over here, they're not high income. Let's just put it that way. And then, there's a place for that, but I tend to call things what they are, and these are not rich people over here, okay? Nothing wrong with that, but it's what it is. Okay, we're gonna take a turn here on 49th Street, head on down to the St. Mary church, which, gosh, it's 11:37. They might be getting out of Mass here pretty soon. And we'll head on up to Peoria and grab us a coffee at the QuikTrip. And we will head down to the Riverwalk. And that'll be that. Speaking of that'll be that, goodbye. I don't think you can come in my chat and say that. I think you're going to hang around. That wasn't very nice. Will I be doing, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't read the screen very well. Will you be doing Operation Find Vaughn with some packages in your trunk? I don't think I will. Not today. That's from the past. That's from some time ago. You're from India. Welcome from India. Welcome from India, and glad to have you here. I am from the United States, which is where I'm walking right now. I am from here. Speaking of here, we haven't walked this route for a while. Here's one of those take a book, give a book, borrow a book, loan a book kind of places. Looks like the glass is gone. There used to be glass in front of this. Got some interesting books in there. I should bring some of my extras by and stick them in there. Got some duplicates. I keep forgetting to do that. Sometime in the future, we'll do that on a walk, and we'll seed some of these little public library exchange things with some books. That'll be fun. What state are you streaming from? This is Oklahoma. We're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Southwest District. If you want to go on Google Maps or something, we're at East 49th Street and South Trenton Avenue. It's the intersection we're walking through right now. If you care to geolocate me, I'm fine with that. The outskirts of Tulsa, Oklahoma, near the river. We're going to go down to the Arkansas River and have a walk around there. Yeah, definitely getting out of Mass. You can see some of the cars starting to come by. They're all coming out of the St. Mary Church up ahead of me. Where is Von Helton? I don't know. He went dark. Last I saw of him was, I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday. He made a comment on one of his videos in the chat section. And that comment got removed. The original comment got removed, so his reply got removed. And I haven't seen him post anywhere since. So I don't know. Is there anything interesting you can show us in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Sure it is. Interest is what you make it, I always say. I mean, these are interesting little homes out here. We're going to go to a very interesting QuikTrip and get a cup of coffee, and we're going to go to an interesting river walk and do a little walking on the river trail. And that'll go to an interesting little park at 41st and Riverside. And we'll walk back home. What do I do to earn a living? I sell auto parts. I'm the commercial parts manager for an AutoZone store here in town. I sell about $1.5 million worth of parts a year to various garages and businesses in my area. And I'm pretty good at it. Everything is interesting. There you go. That's the way to look at it. Everything is interesting if you just look hard enough. Sometimes you got to look for the interesting parts, but not as obvious as you might hope. We're crossing Trenton, I think. I think it's Trenton. No, it's Rockford Avenue. My bad. Just crossed Rockford Avenue here on 49th. And again, there's a lot of vehicle activity because of the church getting out, I think. We'll walk right through their parking lot and see all the smiling faces getting out of Mass. They're always happy when they come out of church, you know. Everybody's got a smile on their face when they're leaving. Oh God, I'm so glad that sermon's over. Holy cow. All I see is, yeah, that's all you see. That's what my show is, walking down the street. Walking down the street and chatting with folks. That's the theme here. That's what we do. Hello there, can't read that name, sorry. Dog Mom on the Move. Hello, and thank you for saying hi. Welcome to the channel. We're chatting it up today. We're chatting it up, and we're just about to the Church of St. Mary here. Folks getting out of church, all happy faces. They're all smiles, it's over. They don't have those smiles when they're going in. It's funny to me. They're coming out, boy, they're just, yeah, we're done now, right. Gonna have to detour a little, there's cars coming. We'll wait for them. Not a good idea to walk in front of people that just got out of church. This guy's turning, so we're good. We'll go through their parking lot here. We're good. Got some kiddos playing. We got a nice playground. It's also a school, of course, it's a private Catholic school. I got a basketball. Could hoop it up. I could do my interpretation of the slam dunk contest last night, if you'd like to see that. I don't think it'd be quite the same. I don't think it'd be near as exciting. Reserved parking for the Wegner family. There you go. Reserved parking for the Wegners. Yeah, we are all happy getting out of church and heading home, heading to lunch, heading to that big Sunday brunch at the Golden Corral or Old Country Buffet, something like that. Everybody's happy to be leaving. All the smiley faces. Some folks just coming in. It's strange. Some folks going in, some folks coming out. But all smileys. Folks going in, not so much. They're kind of long-faced. But the folks leaving, boy, they're all smiles. It's funny how it always works. Am I originally from the U.S.? Yeah, born and raised right here. Can I put my camera on myself for 1 sec? Well, sure. Hi. This is me walking around the church. Okay. Did you need a shot of me or something there? Where have you reached? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Where have you reached? Greetings from Malaysia. Hey, how can you work in USA? I don't really know. I'm not an immigration expert, sorry. But thanks for coming in, saying hi from Malaysia. That's cool. Where are we, Michael? We are in Tulsa, Oklahoma, here in the United States. Walking around, gonna go get a coffee. We're gonna walk down by the river and enjoy the beautiful river views and walk on home. Greetings from New Delhi. Wow, got quite the eclectic audience today from all over the world. It's not my usual fare. Not my usual fare, but glad to have you here. Thanks for coming by. Lots of folks leaving church, happy faces, happy it's over. Screaming children. Yeah, let's get up here on the sidewalk, get out of people's way. Get on out of their way and get on down to the QuikTrip. Get us a coffee. Oh, thank you, Dog Mom. On the Run. I appreciate your subscription. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the channel. I've got a few older things. I got some music stuff. I've got some a lot of Von Helton stuff. Shanny and Rev, if you're interested in people watching. I've got a lot of walking videos and workout videos, cooking videos. Hope you enjoy my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Coffee good? Coffee is good. Coffee is a necessity to me. I need a coffee in the morning. It's important to me. We are going to head across the street here. Say goodbye to the Church of St. Mary, and hello to the Brook Plaza over here. Walk up the side of this little strip mall, see if we can find a place to cross the street and not have to yell at cars today. Of course, you never have to yell at cars, but hoping to find a low conflict street crossing where there's really no crosswalk available close by. It's always a challenge. Very nice place. Yeah, thank you. Is there someone who has no car in the U.S.? Not many. Not many, Omonuk Alex. Not many. Almost everyone has a vehicle here, unless they're homeless or something. I like to walk occasionally. I mean, I take my car to work every day, but I do like to walk for fitness and for fun, streaming, chatting with folks. I meet all kinds of people from all over the world doing this. It's fun. Wish I could see my screen a little better. Maybe when we turn a different direction, I'll be able to see the screen better, because it's really bright sun today. Hard to see my little phone screen. So I apologize if I'm not responding to you as much as I could be. It's because I can't read the screen very well. It's bright today. It's bright out here. Okay, I think we got a chance to cross up here after this little SUV comes by. Now another car turned and is coming my way, and then another car after that, and yet another car after that, and another one is biting the dust, and another one's gone, and a second one is gone, and yet a third one is going to be biting the dust. And I say that, and here we go. I think we got a shot here. Now, see, folks are still coming, and it's strange because some of them, are trying to be nice, and they'll slow down and try to let you go. I'm just like, please, just get out of my way. If you just go, I could figure out where I could walk behind you, but it's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. Long story short, it's hard to cross this road. It's a big old 5-lane, major 6-lane, major thoroughfare here in Tulsa, and it's just hard to get across sometimes. I could go all the way down to the corner into the crosswalk. A little out of my way, but what the hell, we're walking anyway, right? May as well just do it right, I guess. Unless I get an option here. There's so many cars coming from the other direction. It's gonna be hard to find a window here. I say that, and then I get a window. Here we go, folks. Here we go, folks. Go halfway, and we can sneak behind. Now, see, here's the thing. If this car slows down like they're gonna let me go, I would have been like, just go. If you just go and get out of my way, see, I can go right behind them. That's what I was getting at. If they just not try to be polite, I get it, but just go, and I'll figure out how to get behind you. Okay, enough of that. Watch out. Yeah, thank you. I'm fine. I had a good window there. We could have gone on down to the crosswalk, but it's just so out of the way. Hey, it's time for hashtag show the sign for Von Helton. I'm sure he probably watches me. 225 here. We're still getting close to that $2 gas he's been talking about. Been hanging in there pretty steady. Let's actually hashtag show the pump. In case you don't believe the sign, we can show the actual gas pump up here and prove to you that gasoline is $2.25 a gallon. Cisco's here. How is my blood pressure? It's fantastic, Cisco. It's been actually too low. It's a little too low. Here we go, folks. $2.25 for regular oil 87. Regular oil 87 may contain some ethanol. There you go, up to 10% ethanol. It's not E87, but it's got some ethanol in it. It's a blend. Vaughn isn't watching you. He's too busy freezing to death. I doubt he's freezing where he is. It's got pretty nice temperatures out there. Northwestern Arizona, southern tip of California and Nevada. Or not southern tip of Nevada, my bad. Right in the middle of California. He's in that region, the tri-state area. This is not St. Louis, this is Tulsa. Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we're gonna get us a coffee, folks. Got my handy dandy cup in my pocket. There we if I can get it out. If I can get it out of my pocket, that's the question. This is actually quite difficult. Wow. Folks, that was not easy. It was really in there. Okay, old sugar. Old sugar, let's go on over and get our decaf. There we are. Fill cup. Back over here. Get us a stirring straw. This is really hard to do. I did not touch that. Got a creamer, French vanilla. Glasses look good on you. Oh, well, thank you. They are necessary on me. What's my age? I'm 59 years old. 59. About to hit the big 6-0 in July. It's coming. The big 6-0 is looming. God dang traffic. Yeah, I know. It's not so much that the traffic's there. It's that they try to slow down and let you go. Like I'm going to walk in front of a car with another lane behind them going full speed. It's like this. It's not very smart. Don't let people go. Just go and get out of the way. Go about your business. Are they transition glasses? Yes, they get dark when it comes in. Get in sunlight. See, really dark right now. Really dark inside. When I get out in the sun, they get dark. Hey, Lusty's here. What the fuck?
38.51.
Hiya, Lusty.
Nope.
Hi, just coffee refill.
Gotcha. 216. You have a great day, sir. See you soon.
All good, thank you much.
Have a great one. See you soon.
You too. All right, folks, we have coffee. We have coffee and we're heading out. I won't donate any money. Please don't. Please don't give me your money. I don't need your money. Back outside. Here we go. Heading back down towards the river. I won't donate any money. They say, please do not. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. I'm good. Thank you. I have way too much money for a single person. Look both ways. There we go. Little Lotus. Yeah, bye. Have you donated? I don't. Where's this donation thing? I don't want donations, folks. I'm not here for that. I'm not even monetized, so don't bother. Not interested in donations. I'm more interested in folks coming in and saying hi. I guess it's a funny meme right now, but it's very strange. You're all very strange people, just so you know. Here's the attic storage at Brookside. You can go in there and get you a nice big place to store your stuff. Nice and climate controlled, air conditioned in the summer. You're securely locked. You can feel confident your stuff will be safe. Here at the attic storage, Brookside, 918-764-8484, folks. Give them a call if you need some storage space in Southwest Tulsa. Highly recommended. Not a sponsor of the channel, but do give them some patronage if you have a need. All right, we're going to go around behind this protective wall over here and walk on down to the river today. See, there you go. Climate controlled storage available. Attic-storage.com. That's attic-storage.com for all your temporary storage needs. Where's the lake you're talking about? It's not a lake, it's the river. It's the Arkansas River, and we're heading that way. Do I have any sponsors? I do not. I do not. I think we'll get up here next to the wall because it's nice and shady, and I can see the phone. What, you're rich? I wouldn't say rich. I have more money than I need. Can we put it that way? If that makes me rich, depends on your definition of rich, though. I have more money than I need to comfortably live. Every month, I add a little more to my bank accounts. So, I'm bringing in more than I spend. Am I running from zombies? Not particularly, no. I don't know. Is that a good definition of rich? You take in more money than you need to spend? Maybe. Maybe that's a decent definition of well off or rich. I'm well off in that way. Must be a big time investor. No, not really, no. I got my stuff through work, my 401k, and has a portfolio. I don't do much of that stuff myself. I don't really worry about it. I always figure I'll just work until I drop. Not worried too much about retirement. Probably a dumb idea on my part, but always kind of live that way. But that said, I've got a fairly significant bank account, so I'm not worried about it. I do donate to charity, yes, I do. Quite a bit. I don't really talk about it on here. I don't really want to talk about it, but suffice it to say, I do my tithing. Even though I'm not a religious person, I do subscribe to the whole 10% thing to try to, make the world a little better. I think even aside from religion, that's a great idea for people that have enough money to live on. It's probably a good idea to try to make the world a little better with that money. Figured I was retired. Not quite yet. Not quite ready for retirement, but thank you though. I doubt I will ever honestly retire. No, that's my plan. Even if I get too old and feeble to do the job I'm doing now, I could always be a delivery driver for the company. I don't see myself ever just not having anything to do all day. Maybe I'll change my mind in 10 years when I get a little older, things start hurting more. We'll see. My plan now is to work until I drop. Good that I'm walking. Yeah, I think so. Thank you. I think it's been a nice addition to my health regimen. I do some chair yoga. I do Tai Chi. And when I get a day off and decent weather, nothing to do today. Didn't have to play in church. Don't have a competition this week. So let's go for a walk. I like doing that. Hopefully it's starting to get a little... starting to get dark later nowadays, and maybe pretty soon I can take a half-hour walk after work, like I used to. I used to do these just about every day. Please don't pee into the open on Transformer. Okay, well, be a good little boyfriend. Okay. Okay, see, if you tell me you're 11, I'm just gonna... I'll ask folks honestly. When I make these streams, I say they're not for kids, and yet people come in here that are kids. Why does it even ask me? I don't want kids in here. If you're under 18, please leave now, because it's an adult channel. It's not for guys. I said it very clearly. This channel's not for kids. This video's not for kids. Please, if you're a child, if you're under 18, which we can talk about that or whatever, but if you're under 18, please leave my channel now. Thank you. I'll rely on your honesty. But if you're going to make a post, I can't work because I'm 11. Okay, bye. It's not going to happen. Yeah, Cisco actually makes a good point. How can you police that? See, I assumed that when YouTube asked me if it's for kids, and I say, no, it's not for kids, that they would prevent people with accounts that say they're under 18 from seeing my video. Apparently, it doesn't work like that. Unless the underage person in question is on their parents' account or something. I don't know. You have any children? I have 2 children. And that's about the most I'm going to talk about my children on here. Holy cow, since the last time we walked this way, they're building a house. They are building a house. And literally the last time I walked this way, that house wasn't there, guys. That's how fast that went up. Yeah, it got weird fast. That's why I'm not going to talk about that anymore. They have literally put up a house, I'm going to say in like 3 weeks. So I think I was probably by here 3 weeks ago. And there is now a house sitting there, almost finished. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, anyone can lie and say they're 18. Yeah, you're right. You can probably create an account saying you're, over 18 or whatever, just fine. But whatever. The point being here, if you make a post that says you're 11, I'm gonna kick you out. Soon that'll be private. Right now, this won't be that won't ever be private property. This is a city street. They can't make that private property. I suppose all the folks here could get together and make it a gated community if they wanted to, but that's not going to happen, at least not in this part of Tulsa. I hope those video of you won't get you trolls. Whatever. You're going to get trolls no matter what, so just by being on YouTube, offering yourself up in a live format like this, you're going to get people that troll you, but whatever, who cares? Just roll with it. May as well just roll with it, right? Speaking of rolling with it, we're almost to the river, folks. I'll give you a nice shot when we get down here overlooking the river, and then we'll hit the river walk for a while, maybe a couple miles. Look what trolls did. Trolls didn't do anything to Vaughn, he didn't do it to himself. Why would it matter if kids are watching? All you do is walk. It's because my channel's not for kids, that's why it matters. Because every time I make a video and start it, they literally ask me if this is for kids or not, and I always say no, it's not, and I still get kids in here. So that's why it matters to me. Why ask me? Why even ask me if kids can just come in anyway? Why do they ask me? That's why it matters to me. That's pretty simple in my mind. And here we go, folks, Riverside Drive. They call it Riverside Raceway because people go 80 miles an hour. I'm not going to go across yet. Here we go. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed, did I? I don't think I did. I think I'm in a pretty good mood today. But thanks. I'm actually quite in a good mood today. Yeah, we got the crosswalk here. We got the button. We got the sign. We're gonna wait for the little. Goodness, look at this. We got the bikers club going strong this morning. Look at all that. Look at all those folks. That's probably about 30 bicyclists streaming by. We're heading towards the sea. We are heading towards the Arkansas River. I'm going to show you here in just a minute or so. Wake the kids, rouse the neighbors, folks. We're going to go get a river shot here. And you hear the chirping. There's our walking signal. There he is. There's the little guy. There's the little guy. And thank you, Maria Martinez, for subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate that. I hope you're over 18. How would I know, right? Here we go, folks. You can probably already see the river in the background there, but we're going to walk down here to this little scenic overview / sewer. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a sewer access, but it's okay. This is where all the drainage from all those grates and drains and things on the city streets where the water runs into, they all come out here. This is the spillway, as it were, for all that water coming off the street. Hello. Got to pick your feet up, Todd. And here's the river, folks, our little spillway area, and right out there is the Arkansas River. It's kind of medium right now. It's not really up, not really down. It's kind of middle grade. But you can see a little flow out there. There's a little bit of depth to it. It's a pretty big river. It used to be a major waterway in the U.S. for transporting cargo. Feeds into the Mississippi down there and around Louisiana somewhere. But that's what we're going to be walking beside today. We'll be walking beside the river. Gegen die Mauer, if you will. Gegen die Rio. What the hell? Gegen die Meer? I don't remember the German word for river all of a sudden. Anyway. Hi, Kate Ranson. Welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. We're going to do a little walking today. We're looking for eagles' nests now. It's springtime almost. They're going to be building nests, and I think I see one right here, as a matter of fact. The eagles will be out busy mating. That may be it's either an eagle or a hawk in this tree over here. See, sitting there. You can almost see them on the very top branch. I don't know how well you can see here on my little phone camera, but right there, pretty good sized bird. I don't think if it's an eagle, it's a young one. And there's a nest right above me here, another nest here. We do get some hawks around here too that are not eagles, fairly large birds that nest in the top of the trees. What is this? Eagle's nest and German talk. Yeah. It's just making conversation, you know. Folks, we're heading north on the Riverwalk here, coming off 51st Street. We just, of course, this is Riverside Parkway, Riverside Raceway right beside me. And we're going to enjoy the beautiful day and walk a couple miles up the riverside here. Take you up to the gathering place. Point Flash Peasant says, shut up. Yeah, I talk a lot. You know, it's trying to keep folks a little bit entertained. If I just walk and hold the camera, try to point out things I'm seeing. Gets a little weird in here. I get it. Why tree dead? Well, it's February 15th. It's kind of still winter here, and we've had some snowstorms and some pretty extreme cold in the last couple of weeks. So things aren't real green right now. They'll come back. Give it a month. Come back and see me middle of March, and we'll compare what the trees look like today to what they look like then. I think you'll be surprised. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. You come back to me in a month and we see all the greenage. We got the Mr. James Peel Stickers sculpture by Nature Works. Couple of geese on a branch. Mr. Peel sticker. That's impressive work right there. Turn around. No, I don't. Come on, Cisco. I don't think so. I don't think I'll do that. And not to mention, they probably don't want to be filmed. So let's not do that. Let's not and say we did. Let's just keep walking. Those folks don't want me leering at them. Not that I would anyway. Those ladies look nice. There you go. Fantastic. I don't know if you're aware, but it's not my cup of tea to look at. So sorry. Little Minky 4678 said hi. Well, hi, little Minky. Hi there, little Minky. I like the Lil, L-I-L, Lil. Spanish fly? I don't think so. Got some little scooters, little motor scooters, make a lot of noise. Noisy. Gotta be careful here. You got the walking part and you got the riding part for the bikes and the scooters and stuff and the electric vehicles. You want to stay on the walking part. Is it dry season? Yeah, winters tend to be drier here. Get a lot of rain and snow and stuff. Tend to be less wet than the springtime. The rains will come soon enough. I can maybe carry one bike, but not three. There we go. Too bad you never got to fly on the Concorde. How do you know I didn't fly on the Concorde? That's a strange thing to say. Maybe I did fly on the Concorde. It's possible. But yeah, I'm pretty convinced the Earth is curved, so no worries there. I'm not a flat earther. We have these things called satellites. They actually send like real-time pictures where you can see the whole globe. It's impressive. Unless you believe all that stuff's fake, and what a crazy level of conspiracy that is. Well, we're not a flat Earth channel or a round Earth channel here. Today we're a nature walk channel, so we're gonna go back to looking at some nature. Where are we going? We're going to 31st and Riverside right now. That just took all the fun out of this conversation. Okay, I apologize. Have a lovely rest of your day. No fun. This guy just want to talk about flat Earth. You're right, I don't. So sorry. Here's the nature. See? See all the dead trees and the river in the background? That's nature, man. That's good stuff. At least the grass is nice and very flat, he says. Look at that hill right there, straight down. Very flat. Okay. This is the Tulsa Hills area. Hardly flat, sir. A lot of the state's flat. This place, not so much. Good coffee, though. We're coming up on the trail counter. There's a little device up here that counts the number of people walking, jogging, riding bikes by, and posts it for today and for the whole year. That is city green space, not nature. Okay. City green space is not nature. Good to know. Good to know. Some old tree stumps. Oh, thank you, Kate Rancid. Doing great. Haven't done this for a while. It's been a hot minute. Haven't been on a walk for a while. It's here at the top of this next hill. We're going to check out the counter and see what the walking count is for this year and today, and that'll be exciting. I wish I'd have come down on December 31st. Got see what the yearly count was, but I never did. I missed it. We'll have to try again next year, or this year. Try again at the end of this year. See how many people walk by this little counter every year. That's a lot of people. Dog Mom says she wants to subscribe to all of you. Do that much walking every day? Not recently. I mean, I work 10-hour days, and when I get home, it's dark, and it's been pretty cold, and there's been some snow. So no, I don't walk that much every day. But when we get closer to late spring into summer, I'll be walking just about every day. I find it to be a lovely use of my time when I'm not at work. Okay, here's the counter. If you can see it on this next pole. For today, just today, folks, 270 walkers. For the year, 13,813. And riders, bikers, scooters, motorized vehicles on the ride, 133 today, 10,842 this year. So more walkers than riders. You're obsessed with walking. I could be. My friend has arrived? Okay. Oh yeah, Blue's here. Yeah, hi Blue. I don't know if I'd consider Blue a friend. No offense to you, Blue. I just don't. People that I only know online, I don't really consider. I don't use that word to describe them. Friend means a little more to me than an acquaintance online. So again, no offense to Blue or anyone else, but you're not my friends. Sorry. I use that word maybe differently than most people. I don't know. That's possible. I don't use the word friend lightly for casual acquaintances that I don't really know anything about. I like walking. I don't film myself doing it. Okay, well, feel free to not film yourself doing it. I do film myself doing it, and I enjoy the chat with folks while I'm doing it. I enjoy meeting new folks from all across the world. I think it's pretty neat. You are certainly allowed to not think it's neat and not do it yourself. You have that ability. I'm going to continue to. Good coffee this morning. Have I attended Mass this morning? I don't attend Mass. I don't go to church in general unless I'm on the clock making some money doing it. Then I go to church. If I'm playing piano for the service, yeah, I'll be there. But I don't. Seems you're unfit. You're sounding out of breath. Well, I'm talking a lot, Vernon. I don't think I'm unfit. I think I'm just, talking a lot. But okay, if you want to imagine I'm out of breath from walking a few miles, you can feel free to have that opinion. I don't share it. Kind of prickly? Wow. Okay. And yet you're still here. Makes me wonder why you want to be here if you don't complaining about an old man being out of breath and upset, apparently. I sound like Nicolas Cage. Wow, thank you for that. I'll take that. I would love to sound like Nicolas Cage. Guy's very successful. Good afternoon, Dog Mom. Thank you for still being here. Oh, happy day. Oh, yeah, the song, Oh, happy day, when Jesus washed, not walked. See, I made it funny there. When Jesus walked, he walked my sin away. Oh, happy day. Yeah, I do know that song. Slow down, don't get upset. Yeah, Cisco's worried about me getting mad, my blood pressure and all that. I think we'll be just fine. Thank you, though. Yeah, Vernon's a little rude. Vernon's a little rude. Let him be rude. It's okay. I don't think I'm unfit. I think I'm getting there, folks. I'm not going to say I'm fit either, but I'm kind of in that middle stage. Of course, you know, it's the winter time, and activity is slowed. Along with who sang Oh Happy Day? Oh my gosh. Who hasn't sang Oh Happy Day? It's so popular. I sang it in high school. Me and this other guy, Terry Bigger, were kind of the two best senior male singers in the choir. And we both tried out for the solo. And he won, but the director was cool, so he let me play bass on that song. So I played electric bass for Oh Happy Day. Vocal competitions are always funny to me, stuff like that. It's so subjective. Terry Bigger was better than me. I think the whole thing was he got it out because I could play bass, and that gave me something to do special too. Sang the good old hockey game, okay? What's the move? You're about to hit a fat bowl? Okay. Enjoy your fat bowl, Martin. I will not be partaking. I will be out here walking. He says I ran 15 miles almost every day. That's a lot of miles to run. I'm not quite there yet. I may get back into 5Ks here pretty soon. Like I say, when it gets a little warmer. I'd love to start 5K training again. I used to do that quite a bit about 10 years ago. I'd like to get back into it. Maybe even work up to half marathons, who knows? I did break my back about a year and a half ago, so that's going to be an issue probably. We'll see. Maybe we'll give it a shot and see how the back can handle it. I got a compression fracture, and those tend to not really ever heal. Do I admire other bass players? Of course I do, Blue. Of course I do. I grew up admiring Les Claypool. Flea was one of my big influences, surprisingly. Always Red Hot Chili Peppers. I thought that guy could do no wrong. Of course, on the jazz side, I had Jaco Pastorius. Several other names I could throw out there. Probably nobody knows. John Clayton, Rufus Reed. All big-time jazz bass players. And then recently, there's been some online folks. I love Davey 504. I think he's hilarious. And then Charles Berthoud, however he pronounces his French-sounding name, Charles Berthoud. That guy can play a bass, man. Which car do I drive? I have a 2023 Hyundai Elantra SEL IVT. It's an SEL model with an IVT transmission. Good stuff. Put your ankles behind your ears. I don't think I'm going to do that. And Kate says my gait is strange. Okay. Thank you, Dog Mom, for appreciating my walk. It's nice of you to say. Oh, I got a little bicycler passing me here, making me want to go faster. Got the bicycler passing me. I must be walking slow. Must be walking slow. She's tearing by me. Tearing by me on that little training wheel bike. Hopefully, yeah, parents are back there. Good. Hopefully parents are nearby. Thought you didn't take donos, huh? I don't take donos, and that's not true. Nobody donated $2.50. That is not true. There's no donation link. There's no super chats. So yeah, nobody donated to me. Thank you for your concern. Hey, look, disc golf course. Lots of folks out here disc golfing, pulling little carts with, God, looks like 20 discs. Why do you need so many of them? Oh well, I don't know. I don't play the game. So maybe we got some tournament play or a club or something going on. You'll look weird in that placing your ankles behind your ears. I would look weird. That would be very strange. Gonna have a hard time catching her. She's flying. And then the little one's behind me. We got a group, folks. She wants to get to the park. That's why I see the park up ahead of me. She wants to go play in the park. There's a little one bringing up the rear. No training wheels though. Eat at Joe's. That's a Stillwater shirt. Eskimo Joe's, Stillwater, Oklahoma. That's where I spent a lot of my time teaching, going to school. A lot of my adult years. I lived in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Had several shirts saying "Eat at Joe's," orange like that. Hannah Chan 00 says help. It's too late. Okay. Hope you have a better day, Hannah Chan 00. And here's a little park area that I'm not going to film much of because, you know, kids on camera and stuff. We'll just kind of direct it. There it is. That's the park. That's all you get. Not putting people's kids on my stream. We'll walk around the far side here. Show you some lovely vestiges of the river. Not the kids screaming and playing. This is a nice view. This is a lovely view right here. We've got a sculpture of a crane and a lovely view of the river. The power plant's in the background there. That's the power plant. That's the electric plant. Same difference, both power, you know. There we go, folks. If you don't like that view, I don't know what's wrong with you. If you don't like that view, I don't know what's wrong with you, because that's a beautiful view. We got some folks up here having a picnic or a little get together, family thing. Lots of pizza. Where there's that many pizzas, there's going to be kids. Having a nice get together here at the gathering park. We're not at the gathering place yet, but the Tulsa River Park. 41st and Riverside. It's a nice facility. Finally, we came to a beautiful lake. I'll walk you down to the river here. There's a little fishing hook. I think I saw a guy down there fishing. We'll go bother him, see if he's caught anything today. See right here, there's a walk down. There's a nice little walk down here. Single tree on the peninsula, if you will. I will. By the way, if anyone says if you will, the correct answer is always I will, whether you will or not. So I'll take you down here and give you a nice, beautiful view of the Arkansas River as it flows just to the south of downtown Tulsa. We'll see the downtown area as well. Right up here on this rocky point. Sorry I can't see the screen any better, but it is what it is. Here's the rocky point. How's it going? They biting today? Not biting today. It's tough in the winter months. There's our downtown area. Here's the river flowing down by. That bridge up there is the walking bridge for the gathering place. We'll check it out too. And then again, the river's not really up or down. It's just kind of middle right now. Got some good flow to it though. Got some good flow. When it's really down, it just kind of sits there. It just gets stagnant. There you go. Lovely view. Back on up and let's continue our walk up to the gathering place. You think that's some nice stuff to see? Give me 30 minutes. Come on back in 30 minutes if you need to go, and I'm gonna show you some views, some pretty impressive stuff City of Tulsa has put together here on the Arkansas River. And then we'll walk home. Maybe pick up some mushrooms. I'm gonna make my hayashi beef today, and I need some mushrooms. So I bought some shiitakes at Namhai, and they just don't smell right, so I threw them out. They didn't smell right. I think their refrigerator might have been broken or something. You know, a pack of mushrooms that don't smell right, you don't want to play with that. So I threw them out. Here we go, back on the walking trail. 30 minutes, there you go. Yeah, give me 30. How many bodies do they find here? What kind of question is that? They don't find any bodies here. It's a weird thing to say. Lots of folks out playing disc golf today. Tournament maybe? Club? Lots of folks. I got shirts with names, so I'm gonna say it's some kind of club. They're in packs of 5 or 6. A lot of folks out. Such a beautiful day, it's not surprising there's a lot of people out walking. Kate Rentz said, was that a needle? I didn't see any needles, but it wouldn't surprise me. There are homeless folks and drug addicts and stuff, you know, and it's a big city, so there's going to be some of that. They do keep this area pretty well policed, so there's not a lot of it down here. I could show you the places where that's real prevalent. Okay, bye. You're going to get that in any major city. There's going to be some folks down on their luck or whatever. Oh my goodness. Lots of folks walking today. That's why I asked about the bodies. Gotcha. Okay, whatever. It's still a weird question. Eagle's nest. Top of that tree. That's definitely an eagle nest. 100% that's an eagle. You can see how big the structure of it is. That ain't no hawk, man. That's an eagle. And also it's in the top branch. Pretty good indicator. They always get in the top branch. As you can see around. Skittish little guys. Osprey. Yeah, we don't really have ospreys here. Not a native bird to Oklahoma. Ospreys. You can see an eagle nest way over there too. Very tall, the tallest tree in the area. Big old structure in the very top of it. I mean, it's just once you can tell what you're looking for, they're easy to spot around here. Yummy, yummy coffee. It's a good day to get coffee. It's just a little bit of cool north breeze in my face. Makes the coffee just taste that much better. What are we spotting? I was looking at eagle's nests. They're pretty prevalent around here, especially this time of year because there's not a lot of leaves on the trees, and you can spot them real easy. Generally the tallest tree in the group and the very top branch of that. You can spot an eagle's nest around here. Into the disc golf course here. Some folks walking around throwing their frisbees, or they don't like it when you call it frisbees. They're discs. Frisbee is offensive apparently. Did you know frisbee is an offensive word to disc golf players? They don't like it. Now, frisbee is a specific brand name by the Whammo Corporation. These are discs. Okay. These are discs. I get real mad at you. Pull out a knife, threaten to slit your throat if you call it a frisbee. They don't like that. Bald eagles, not so much, no. The ones around here, no. Although I'm not going to say we don't have any bald eagles, but we have the spotted eagle, I think it's a brown eagle, different varieties, but you don't see many bald eagles. They're almost extinct, You're not going to see a lot of them. I will show you an art piece with a bald eagle on it here in a bit when we get to the gathering place. Maybe bum number one. Somebody wake him up, tell him I'm doing a walking stream. I'm about to get to the eagle. Multimedia art piece, and he might want to come in. James Corvus, hi. Thank you. Hair Club for Birds. There you go. That's funny. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. Hair Club for Birds. Smell something burning. Somebody barbecuing or there's a fire. Definitely smell a fire. You can smell a fire. Isn't that the weirdest sensation? It's a particular scent with a little bit of heat built into the scent. It's weird. So it's almost hard to describe to somebody else. How would you describe the scent of a fire to someone who couldn't smell? Beagles, yeah. Eagles are the rulers of the sky. There you go. I stepped in a pit. That didn't feel real good. Should watch where I'm going. I should watch where I'm going more carefully. Like a burnt scent. Yeah, burnt scent. Or a burning scent. Burnt scent's a little different. You have to smell something that's been burnt. Has a different scent than a fresh fire wafting on the breeze. I don't know. It's like what hot would smell like. I don't know how it works, but can't describe it really well, very well. Fiery, ashy, smoky. Yeah, those are good words, yeah. Excuse me. Drinking coffee and it's coating my vocal cords, making it harder to talk. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you all think, thank God, finally the guy shuts up. Why don't I start a fire? And we can compare notes. I don't think I'll start a fire. Who is that city person? She annoys me. I don't know who you're talking about. Probably someone I have blocked. So no worries. You could block them too if they annoy you. Todd, young man, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay. Not being disrespectful, but how many miles are you walking today, old man? I was going to say about 8. We'll go with 8. If you want to check it out later, I'll put the stats up on my community post. My community tab, as it were. If you want to see the Strava details of my walk, how many steps, how many miles, feel free to check my channel out later after the walk, and I'll post that right when I get home. Do I do any yoga? I do the chair yoga thing. I don't know if I'd consider it real yoga. I used to do quite a bit of yoga with when I had a Wii. Remember the old Nintendo Wii? Had Wii Sports on it. Had a Wii Fit was the one I used a lot. Wii Fit had yoga on there. So I do various poses with the Wii Fit. Was never very good at it. I'm not particularly flexible. Did I just burp? I don't think so. Did I burp? Anyone else? I don't feel like I just burped. I might have stepped in a hole again. Sounded like I burped. I don't know. I farted once. That was embarrassing. Boy, people sure let everybody know about that. So I'm sure if I burp, someone will clip it and you'll get to see it all over line. I'll be fine. So just, keep your ears out for that video. Todd Malicote burps walking by the river. I'm sure it'll be a big view getter. Spotted eagle is the highest soarer of all eagles. I do believe that. James says, looks nice outside. What's the weather? 63-ish. Light wind from the north, making it a little chillier, but man, it's beautiful. Sunny out here, not a cloud in the sky. Couldn't ask for better. I am wearing a light jacket, kind of cutting that wind. Probably don't need it anymore, but I don't know what I'm gonna do, carry it. Aaron heard me too, okay. Am I going near the children? What, Cisco, what the fuck? Am I going near the children's center again? What are you talking about? There's children everywhere out here, dude. It's public. People bring their kids to the, the activity center. It's nothing I can do about it. Jesus Christ. Am I involved in any theater groups? Not right now. Not right now, actually. Thank you, Blue. I can handle it. Thank you. If I could see the screen a little better, I could handle it better. But when I turn around and I get the sun not right on the back of my phone, I'll be able to see better and just eliminate the folks that wish to be eliminated. Someone else heard me too. Okay, that's 3 people who heard me burp. There we go. Do you think Helton is in a state home or low on funds with no interest in dark mode? I think he is... he's just out of money and starving in that car. I think that's my personal opinion. I can't show you anything to back that up. I don't think he's been hospitalized or institutionalized. I doubt that would happen right now, but I do think he's running out of luck. I do think he's running out of luck. I must be experiencing some nervous flatulence. I don't think I am. That I think I would know if I did, and I haven't. Haven't had any flatulence so far on this walk in the stream, but thanks for your concern. I'll be sure to let you know. I'll be sure to make that known if it happens. I think we're all good though. Fortunately, I got a bathroom up here. Can't walk away from your problems. Okay, good to know. Can't walk away from your problems. See, he's making a pun there. I'm on a walking stream. I can't walk away from my problems. I got 99 problems and walking ain't one. Here's the entrance to the sports courts provided by Energy Transfer. The Energy Transfer sports courts. We got some folks out here playing a little 1v1. Dad and the little one here. Kid's probably beating Dad. He's going to take the long shot. He's setting up for the 3, folks. He's setting up for the long 3. Here it comes. No, he's going to drive on Dad. He's going to take him to the rack. Going to walk, maybe try. No, it's a Euro step. There's a Euro step. He's gathering the ball. There he goes. Push it out, just off the front rim. Get in there, such a jock. Yeah, that's me. Heavy jock. I haven't been called a jock since senior year of high school when I used to play basketball and baseball. Not basketball, I used to play baseball and cross country. I was never any good at basketball. I did play in junior high, but wasn't any good at it. Gravitated towards baseball mostly, and I ran cross country on the off season. Dad tried to get me into wrestling. I didn't take to it very well. Didn't like it. No, I didn't burp. Okay, good enough. Good to know I didn't burp. I was concerned about it, but I'm glad you clarified that for me. Clarified it like some fine Indian ghee. Perfectly clarified. Like ghee. Ghee, G-H-E-E, the clarified butter you use in East Indian cooking. Ghee. I did. I would say we're going, before I came out, Kate Rancid? When did I come out? I don't understand the question. Probably farted when you, when you took a step. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I'm sure I definitely farted when I took a step. You're right. How could I be so wrong? Anyway, we're coming up on the gathering place here. We're actually in the gathering place now. And this is the other set of athletic courts Brought to you by Energy Transfer, sponsor. Paid for all this stuff, apparently. They have all kinds of things here. Got volleyball, I got basketball tournaments going on all the time. City stuff. Why does it have to be Indian? It is common throughout Asia. What ghee is? I was not aware of that. I find it in the Asia section of the, well, I say the Asia section, the Indo-Asia section of the Asian Mart. I was about to say, I found it in the Asian section of the Asian Mart. Makes sense. Usually find the ghee with the other stuff from like East India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, those kind of foods. Ghee was made in India and spread from there. There you go. It's a clarified butter. And if you want to buy some, you go to where the Indian foods are in the store. Enough said. Giga Chad vibes, okay. Anyway, getting back to our walk, here's the, coming up on the Bald Eagle multimedia art piece that bum number one always likes so much. He's not here to enjoy today, but we will enjoy it for him. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Catching Sunset by Daniel McCoy Jr. And there's the Bald Eagle. It's a on dye bond aluminum painting impressed onto the tree. It's pretty majestic. Overseeing the Arkansas River there. Majestic. Good stuff. Good stuff. Do you have to urinate? I do not. Are you walking on a highway? I am not. I'm walking on a river walk. Looks so real. It looks like a highway because the part for bicyclists and scooters and stuff, they have the, you know, right and the left lane. You're supposed to stay to the right. I can feel the wind from its wings. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Right up there ahead is the Discovery Lab. All kinds of science experiments and stuff for the school-age folks. Little creative science things to do. It's the Discovery Lab. It's a thing. It's pretty cool, actually. You got to pay to get in, so we're not going to go look at that. I'm too chintzy. I'm not going to pay to get in so you guys can see the Discovery Lab. You can come by yourself. And here, like I said, there's the, if you're going this way, going that way. And there's some bicyclists using it correctly. There you go. Using it correctly, see? She's got the helmet with the cat ears, folks. Look at that. Her helmet had cat ears on it. Never seen that before. Where's my final destination on this walk? My house. That's cloning DNA. Okay, good to know. The final destination is back to my place. Duh. That's the thing about these longer walks. The farther you walk, the farther you're committed to walking back. So, you know, at the farthest point you go, you're going to walk at least twice that far. Makes for interesting choices in mid-walk. Do I want to go another couple miles? Because that's going to be another 2 miles coming back before I even get to here. When you've already walked about 4 miles, I'm like, do I want to go another mile? Because now I'm walking. It's a 10-mile walk instead of an 8-mile walk. So that happens. These are choices we have to make, folks. Got a ball field up there, top of the hill there. Got some skateboard places around the corner. I thought your final destination was Tahiti. There you go. I'd love to walk to Tahiti. That's a longer walk than I'm willing to participate in today, though. Thank you. Walking to Tahiti would be something. Not to mention you have to walk across the sea, and I don't think that's going to work out very well for me. Have you ever been on the High Mile Bridge? I don't know what that is. The High Mile Bridge. Is that in Denver? I don't know what that is. High Mile Bridge. I was joking about the farting. Yeah, okay, I knew you were. Thank you again for the ghee, though. The clarification, it's like the finely clarified butter. Here's the 31st and Riverside intersection. Kind of marks the cool stuff at the gathering place, which we'll go check out. Cool stuff here. We'll head back that way. No Hebrew Israelites today to bother us. That's good. They like to hang out right there on that corner. Yell stuff about Jesus. It's weird. Skateboarders down there. Top of the hills, ball field. Hard to see from here. It goes on out there ways. You can kind of see the corner there. Cool. Hunky said hi. Hey, what's the key there, brother? The key is Tulsa, Oklahoma, the gathering place, 31st and Riverside. That's the key. Thank you for saying hi. I'm gonna walk in here through this little play thing. It's an interesting little floor in here. It's like rubber. It's cushiony. I guess if you fall off that thing, it's all cushioned for you. Yeah, see, it's like walking on a rubber ball. Crazy. It's like a rubber ball. Real bouncy. This area will close at 6 p.m. There you go. Now you know. Knowing is half the battle. Oh, air quality index. It's high pollen today, but I think the ozone's going to be fine. This time of year, the ozone's not usually a problem. But I did see high pollen. How far do I live away from where I'm walking? I'm about 4 miles in now. Maybe 3 to 4, somewhere in there. 3 or 4 miles from home. We're 2 miles north and a mile west of where I live. So as the crow flies, it's probably 3 miles. You have 400 plus, can't walk outdoor. Okay. Here's this used to be a rapids feature they had down here. You could do whitewater stuff. They closed it down for the most part because people were getting hurt, hitting rocks or whatever. You do occasionally see somebody come out here with a boogie board or surfboard, something like that, and try to mess around there on those little rapids. They have a wave machine in there, but they don't turn it on anymore. Built into this section, there's some sort of wave generator. It's pretty cool when it's going off. Cisco says, my testicles are large. Press 1 to doubt. Press 1 for doubt. Cisco's testicles are large. I invite you to press 1 for doubt. People might make out near the rapids. It's possible. It could happen. My testicle are large. Cisco, you are a master of modern English, sir. Press 1 to doubt. Oh, Todd, are you farting? Flirting. God, I can't read my screen. Are you flirting? I don't know. Because I doubt you have large testicles. Is that flirting to you? If you're that starved for attention, I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's pretty sad. Bikers on the right, little walkers on the left. Just kidding, bro. Just kidding, bro. Okay, yeah, bikers on the right, little walkers on the left. That's true. That's the way it works. And you can see the Gathering Place Bridge there. We could go across and walk back up the 23rd Street Bridge and back that way, but I think we're just going to go out on the bridge a little ways and start heading back. Hey, I'm not streaming myself alone. Well, you could be. Why not? Are you too cowardly to show your face? I think that might be it. Too cowardly to show your face. Too scared that somebody might know where you live. Yeah, I mean, all those things. That's why you're not streaming alone. Because you're a coward, Cisco. Let's face it, man. Let's face facts. You're too scared for people to know your real name. You're too scared for people to know where you live. It's a sad life, bro. I'm white. I'm an open book here, man. And I can accept your trolling. I don't give a fuck. But, you know, the real sad thing about it is how much of a coward you are. If you want to look at it all honestly. Bankruptcy, yeah, that was a lie too. There's no bankruptcy. I went bankrupt in 1997, sir. I was discharged around 2006. There were some court papers, and I guess in the last couple of years over some aspect of it. Doesn't mean I went bankrupt. I mean, somebody made some sort of court filing related to that bankruptcy that happened 30 years ago. If you want to join on board with that and look like an idiot like the rest of them, feel free, but you just look like a moron when you do it. Here we go. Here's the bridge overwalk. And where I was talking about those wave machines, wave generators, are down in this section that they built. It's really cool. Getting upset, are you? I'm not getting upset. I'm just giving the facts, man. I'm not getting upset at all. I am not getting upset at all. I am the one throwing the facts. Don't jump, yeah. I'll try not to. And let's head through the, let's go ahead and head through the playground areas. It's really impressive. Haven't been here in a while. It's a very impressive thing to look at. The amount of money that they put into this area of Tulsa is pretty impressive. So let's go back this way. Here's that path we were on and continues on up that way quite a ways, a few miles. We're gonna go across the street here and head for the lodge area and where they had the boating, recreation area. There's a lodge, you can stay overnight. There's half a mile of playgrounds with every variety of thing to play on you've ever thought of in your life. It's impressive.
Yeah, this is where we have that.
Careful on street, yeah. There's Riverside. We're on a nice big bridge over it. There goes the cars back over that way. Shared pathway, yield to pedestrians. Care for the puppies. This is Canada. This is definitely not Canada. This is Tulsa, Oklahoma. Very not Canada. It's about as not Canada as it gets, really. Where do you get to that? Oh, that's a street for the utility vehicles for the workers. Got it. We're gonna go down here to the playgrounds. Yeah, like I said, it's about a half mile of every kind of playground, what would they call them? Jungle gym implements, every kind of thing to play on you can possibly imagine. And it just goes on and on. It's unreal. So this is the area where they did canoes and paddle boats and stuff. Shut down for the season, of course, it's too cold. For the most part, here's kind of the offices, fitness park, Tai Chi, yeah, they do all kinds of stuff here. Boathouse, there you go, one OK boathouse. Boat operations currently closed. There you go. There's the paddle boats, there's the canoes. You had all kinds of neat stuff to do here. But it's closed right now for the season.
Do you see the bridge, Iwa?
It is not called Tulsa Kids Center, by the way. That is not true. It's called Adventure Playground. There you go, Adventure Playground. This is the Halliburton King Post Bridge, sponsored by Halliburton. And on the other side, you can see as we're going in here, there's a lot of places to go do something. And here's the big sign, Adventure Playground. H.A. and Mary K. Chapman. The Chapmans are big-wig Tulsa folk donators. Chapman Music Center. There's all kinds of Chapman stuff and all around Tulsa. Very rich family. Gave a lot of money. Obviously an oil family. Sorry, Tulsa. No, it's not Tulsa. Tulsa's kids. Cisco, I've had it with you now. Stop talking about kids. Goodbye. It's really annoying. Some doggies walking around. And there's all kinds of neat stuff to play with around here. There's sand there and little wheels and things to climb, things to swing on, slides, swings. You name it, it's here. Cargo nets, big trees to climb on. You name it, it's here. Finally, says old Smokey. Finally. I let him go on for a while, but I was getting really tired of the kids' shit. Leave it alone, man. Fuck off with that shit. And I'm not going to put them on cam any more than necessary. But I do want you guys to be able to see the extent of the play area here. It's unbelievable. It's daily routine, yeah. More or less, yeah. Here's where they do some Tai Chi also, fitness park. Wednesday mornings, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. You can come here for Tai Chi. Actually, it's back at the boathouse where it showed it back there. There's a big, huge goose. You can climb inside the goose. There's walkways, oh my gosh, it's just everything here. They didn't have places like this when I was young. You were lucky if you had a swing set. This is unbelievable. And it just goes on and on. You think that's enough, and there's more and more and more and more and more. And all of them have either like wood chips or that rubbery stuff for the playgrounds. Safety's a big deal.
Bobby, come here.
There's lots of, there's employees around for any kind of emergency needs. Somebody gets hurt, they're on that stuff. They're on that stuff like shit on a skunk, man. Stink on a skunk, whatever it is. Where are you from? This is Tulsa, Oklahoma. They're Tayayota. We're in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where I'm from. And it goes on that way, but I'm coming out here. We should show you the lodge. This is the lodge where you can get a room downstairs for the night. Williams Lodge. All kinds of amenities in here. There's a lunch place out here. People come. Not sure what kind of food they serve. Never eaten here, but it's here. It's a place to come and get some food. The patio. The patio is closed. If you need food, you can go in here. There's still folks having picnics out here. It's a good place to just hang out. Please visit the Redbud Cafe. That's in the one inside. Where are the cowboys? No cowboys here. Where, brother? It's Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where we are. The end of the gathering place. And we're heading out. And back home. Leave who alone? Leave them alone. Leave who alone? What are you talking about? What draws people to that lounge? Yeah, it's a nice place to sit and have an ice cream or something. That's what draws people to it. And we are heading out of here and heading back. Oh, lodge. Drives people a lot. And it's a destination. I don't know. People on vacation come here to see the sights, I guess. Apparently it's nice little rooms. Never been in there. All right. We're gonna head back. Just gotta find my little sneaky get in the park place up here. Which country? United States. Tulsa, Oklahoma is in the United States of America. We are in the U.S. Probably shouldn't be walking up here, but oh well. We're gonna walk up here after anyway, because I gotta find my little exit. And I think this is right up ahead. Cowboy country, yes it is. Yes it is, cowboy country. I'm down to, I want to say about 28% battery. I can't see it very well, but 35% battery. Don't think we're gonna make it all the way home. Oh dear. Oh well, that's the way it goes, right? Here's the way out of here. See this little path up here? Here's our little path. Good way out of here, back into the neighborhoods and heading home. Probably got another 4 miles to walk at this point. Walmart shoes? No, these are Skechers. Those are Skechers. Definitely not from Walmart. And we are back on the streets, folks. You should try Hokus. I don't think I will. I like my Skechers, thanks. Getting tired? Yeah, I mean, I'm not fresh. Been walking a while. It does get a little tiring. It's getting a little hot out here with this coat on. It's sweating like a stuck pig, but that's kind of what you want when you do this, right? Kind of what you're going for. Work up a little sweat. New shoes would help. Okay. These shoes are fine, thanks. They're walking shoes. They're new enough. They're nicely broken in. That's what you say, right? They're broken in. 29th and Cincinnati. That's where we came out. We'll walk around some of these fine homes back here. Can't read my screen very good. How much of KM you walk today? How much of kilometers? I don't know. I've walked about 4.5 miles right now. I don't know how many kilometers that is. Can't do the math. It's 1.6 kilometers per mile. And let's say I've walked 4 miles. That would be 6.4 kilometers. Let's say 6.5 kilometers to 7, somewhere in there. You should spread some of that money around. I do, Kate. I do spread my money around. Can you help my boy out like you did, Vaughn? No. No, I can't. Oh boy. Chat is weird today, you're not kidding. Chat is weird today, no kidding. Somebody's linked to this somewhere. I wouldn't be getting all these usual trolleos with their usual talk, bringing up Von Helton. Someone has linked it somewhere, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Nothing you can do, really. Like I said earlier, if you're gonna offer yourself out in public, you're gonna have to take some of this shit. You can always just eliminate them. And yeah, they come back with a sock or 2 or 12, but you just keep eliminating them. Eventually they get tired of it. You're gonna want to have to start jogging home if you want your battery power to last. Yeah, it's not gonna last. When it gets to 20-ish, I'm gonna end the stream. That's what it is. My phone can only live stream for about 3 hours, or well, more like 2 hours. Sorry, we've been walking. It's been an hour, 3 minutes. So I guess maybe if you push it, an hour and a half. I started with 100% charge, but this phone's older and the battery's getting, older. It's time for a new phone, which I could do today because I've got this phone paid off. I could do an upgrade right now. Go down the AT&T store and get a new phone. I could do that today. Probably not going to. Probably not gonna. Later, playa. Yeah. Later, playa. Later, playa. Where are we at? 23%. Yeah, we're gonna kill this stream pretty soon. Yeah, long time no see. Sure. Sometimes I lay on the floor and pretend I'm a crumb. Well, that's a strange thing to say. What an odd thing to say. Pretend you're a crumb. I need to start jogging home. Nah, I don't think I do. Shoe nerd left finally. I think he might have been escorted out. Might have been escorted out, it's possible. You never know. You never know. Ba-beep-a-dee-dee. You never know. Ba-beep-a-dee-dee. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. Oh, low power mode. We just hit 20%, folks. Paid off. Why not just buy it outright? It makes more sense with a phone to pay the small payment as part of your phone bill rather than, pay the upfront cost. You didn't know that? Like it's a smarter financial decision to finance the phone? Maybe you didn't know that. Probably research that. See how the data looks on, paying small monthly payments for 24 months versus just buying the phone outright. And there's all sorts of factors in there, new technologies, all that. But overwhelmingly, the smarter decision is to pay them small monthly payments when you get a new phone. It's not even close. Oh. We are heading now back east on 31st Street, and this has got a big old hill on it, which sucks when you're getting tired. A walk uphill to get home. Uh-oh, SWAT team got him. Yeah, I don't think so. There's a huge hill at the end of 31st here to get back to Peoria, and I'm gonna bypass it today. I don't want to walk up that hill. I want to walk up a more gradual hill. So we'll turn down one of these side streets and go the other way. Not to mention Peoria down here is shitty to walk on because it's real tight sidewalks and the traffic's right there on your ass. It's loud. It's really loud. Well, I hope those of you still with me enjoyed the gathering place, or what we got to see of it. Didn't want to stay too long. I got stuff to do today. Got some fuku jinzuke to get started. Got like 4 pounds of vegetables to process for that. Gotta make my hayashi beef today. I got like 3 pounds of onions to cut for that. Lots of cooking today. What else we got to do? Not much. I need some mushrooms because the ones I bought at Namhai just smelled funny. Down to 15%. When I get to 10% low power notice, that's when we're going away, sir. That's when we're going to go away. We'll head by the Walmart on the way home and grab us some mushrooms. Actually, I think we'll go in Whole Foods. I want to check out their meat market. See how their chicken breasts look. Tired of buying boneless, skinless chicken breasts just full of fat. I'd like to find some that are actually trimmed, so you can just buy them and cut them up and make them. That's what I want. This guy says I pay out. I can't read it. I have to turn. I think basically you're saying you pay for your phone when you buy it. If you'll research it, that is the wrong way to do it. Objectively, not my opinion. There's statistics and math and stuff. It shows it's a much better idea to pay it off slowly. Considering the depreciation, and same reason you don't buy cars on cash. That's a stupid way to do it. You should always finance cars. Assuming the interest rate isn't ridiculous. It has to do a lot with the depreciation of the asset, but more than I want to go into on this channel. Let's turn left here on 31st Place. We're about out of time. We're about out of battery power, so start saying your goodbyes now. We're going to go away. See, I pay outright on stuff. I pay outright on stuff that depreciates as much as technology does. Facts. Yeah, I think you're wrong, but you can have an opinion that differs with mine. I have researched this stuff. It's exactly the same as cars. Depreciating assets are better financed, depending on the length of the. You don't want to do 7-year notes on a used car or something. But actually, what you want to do is get a 7-year note and pay it off 3.5. That's what you want to do, or 3. About 100. You want to do a little over 200% payments. Get it paid off quicker. It's the ideal way to do it, and still have an asset when you get it paid off. Like my car, I paid off my car a few months ago. I'm in great shape on that. I'm so not upside down on it. I'm so right side up. It's disgusting. I have a fully paid off car that's still worth like $18,000 right now, and I paid about $30 for it. That would not happen if I'd have paid, let's say, 24 cash. It would not have worked out the same way. But it's okay. You can differ. Don't mind. I understand people have a difference of opinion. And that said, as we're down to 12%, I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks for staying with me and chatting. We'll do it again sometime. Till then, see you next time. Bye-bye.